I was going to do this on Facebook. I'm trying to message, but I forgot about it.
Well, that and I've been busy. I've been eaten by the theater.
Yeah. So
Who does though?
I actually was going to audition for a part, and then I saw the time commitment. I was just like,
Well, the one I'm in is all female anyway, so it might be a little bit hard.
It'd have been awkward for you.
I don't know what play you're talking about, but I was auditioning for a Shakespeare. Well, I would have auditioned for a Shakespeare thing.
Okay. Have you seen Silence of the Lambs?
Yes.
You could have just done Buffalo Bill. No idea what I'm talking about?
Nah. I saw it a long time ago.
We are recording.
Oh, hi.
Hello. So, for your obscure reference quota for the day, Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs. You missed that.
Playing Q Lazarus, Goodbye Horses. That scene.
Yeah, that one. Just a normal day talking about cannibalistic murderers who are slightly less moral than our crew. Emphasis on slightly.
Also known as zombies.
No, I'm pretty hungry right now.
Aren't zombies morally neutral?
They're evil.
I thought they were more
evil.
I mean, how could they be evil if they don't have emotions?
They're morally neutral.
Skeletons are neutral evil.
I don't think that's so
skeletons are neutral evil because they're bewitched to perform evil
I thought you could only have an alignment rating if
zombies
you're
would be chaotic neutral.
No, so rats are...
Depends on the edition.
Yeah.
Okay, so are we going to talk about Dungeons and Dragon monsters? Or are we going to play some Airship Pirates?
You're keeping this all in the recording, right?
What's that?
You're keeping this all in the recording, right?
Yeah, of course. I don't edit things out.
Randomly
I don't have time for that.
Alright, cut it right now and then come back 10 minutes later. It's like, and that's why we killed an alligator.
So
alligators are statted out in this game, actually.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they are.
So you could fight an alligator.
Can we wrestle it? We don't. Who says wrestle? What?
The way Edward
all the alligators I've killed, I didn't wrestle.
Sorry.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Alright, so the way Edward fights, if he has to, and he doesn't want to fight in the first place, is to point as, high caliber machine gun in their direction as possible, and then just stand at a distance and unload it, and then pray that they don't get to him before he guns them all down.
Oh, and I'm totally pleased. Please weld them all together and make a super gun. I endorse that decision.
All the suggestions were nice.
They were good suggestions.
They had a safe.
I've selected most of them to actually use. Alright, so...
I can sit down.
I've been sitting down all day.
Alright.
Pardon me.
Next time, just look at me and go, Nick! Your brother came for a reason. Not to see you, but to hide your births.
There you go.
Oh yes, we have Nick, who is Leia's brother. Older brother, if that's important.
He has stories about.
No.
No.
So,
What did I miss?
I don't think he's actually playing, but he's definitely going to be contributing to the commentary, and the GM is face palming, but that in no way negates the statement.
I told you ahead of time.
No, it's not him. It's just everybody. I thought we were, crunched for time and trying to get
We
started.
are.
We are.
Time to eavesdrop. Let's go.
Yeah, so we're on the ship. Late at night still, I presume.
Yes.
And there's a conversation going on between Cedric and Jezebel.
Yep. Start.
Hey, Jezebel.
Yes.
Are you all right?
Mostly.
I mean, I just feel really bad for leaving you with them. I had a different idea in mind, but yeah, everything just happened like that.
I had a little bit of a different idea too, but it would not have been good for both of us to be captured, I guess, and
Yeah.
so it would have been bad if you had come with.
True. Did you learn anything?
I don't really know.
Oh. Well, that sucks.
It does. What about you? Did you learn anything on your end?
Not really. I mean, they told me to wait for them because surprise, volunteered myself to join up and do some jobs for them.
Well, that was stupid.
Yes, it was. They never contacted me back, though. And I doubt they will, seeing how we ran out that head guy with grenades and swords and guns and stuff.
This is true. Yeah, they're probably gonna hate you now almost as much as they hate me, which is a fairly impressive feat.
Yay, me? Not yay.
I'm proud.
No, yeah.
Where'd that come from?
My Helen senses are tingling your heart.
Okay. Well, what do you think we should do next?
Well, now that Hollering is very aware
Of our existence.
of our existence and where I am and who I'm with, part of me would like to say that we should run.
But
I mean, I've successfully done that for several years, but at the same time,
we need money.
we need money.
Speaking of,
Oh, thank you. I knew I was forgetting something. It's weird that I would forget money. Anyway. But, so, as much as I would like to avoid this particular conflict, I also recognize that it can't be done, and I spoke with Helen earlier, and I think it's best for the entire safety of the ship if we finish out our mission to take out this particular group.
just do it.
That's being
Spoke with Helen to take out this particular group.
Yeah. Anyways, okay. Do you know anything about a group called the Crimson, something like that?
Who the hell is that?
Apparently they're a counter-organization against the Hollow Ring.
Since when did they exist? And if they've existed for a while, why aren't they actually doing anything?
They gave us a bit of information, like where your general location was.
I don't know, I don't know, I've never heard of them, and I mean, admittedly, I've been gone from the Hollow Ring for quite some time, but at the same time, I would have thought I would have heard of such an organization, or they would have contacted me, at any rate.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, that just seems a bit suspicious to me.
Actually, we're hoping to meet up with them soon to get more information out of them
Aha.
and other possible assistance.
And where are we meeting then?
Hand's location. It was on printed art I gave Cedric a thing with an address.
Isn't this a rather...
Shady part of town?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. And they want us to meet them in, like, the middle of the night.
Cedric, I thought you were the strategist.
Hmm?
I thought you were the strategist.
I know it's a trap. It might be a trap.
And what did Helen say about this?
I haven't gone over specifics about it, but we are going en masse.
Actually, to clarify, you've already done the meeting.
Oh, we did?
That the first meeting that Hogtie mentioned in the middle of the night.
Oh, yeah.
That was your initial information meeting that led to the heist.
My bad.
So you do not have any further planned meeting like that.
Oh, my bad.
You're a little bit tired, aren't you, Cedric, to get that confused?
Yeah.
We'll just redact that.
Okay. Redaction. Redaction.
That didn't exist.
What was that about not editing?
Edit that out! Edit that out!
I'm not editing that.
Okay.
Nothing.
Yeah. So no, we did meet with them in order to get the information about your general location, and yeah, but they haven't gotten. Yeah, we haven't gotten much more out of that.
Wait, so you had to meet with other people? The giant rainbow smoke bomb didn't tell you where I was?
No, because we already knew your general location, and then Helen and I found the more exact building by scoping it out.
Wait, how did Helen scope it out?
She walked.
She walked! She did the walk! Aw, I'm so proud of her.
And that's what So we knew where the building was. We then ran back to our ship to gather supplies and get ready for the final assault. And then we saw the smoke, and it was like, well, all hands on deck. Oh, that reminds me. That Matthew guy.
Yeah.
What did you know about him? Do you know about him?
He's a member of a religious order, and the Hollering doesn't particularly like him. I mean, did you miss the fact he was
I picked that up.
obviously injured?
I picked that up. But did you? I assume you talked with him.
We
Well, you were-
spoke quite a bit. He's my jail buddy. He's my prison buddy.
I know. So he's a good guy. I assume so. You would have already shot him if he wasn't.
Well, in my defense, I didn't have a gun on me at the time. But, I mean, he seems like a good guy. I mean, he and I talked a bit, and he's really,
Mhm.
he's nice.
Okay. Well, yeah, so it's late. We should probably, I don't know, go to bed.
You know, when they open the door, everyone's gonna come tumbling out, right?
Yeah, that's why.
Don't shoot the door, Cedric.
Just kidding.
Don't want
just
to hit
kidding,
Hal, because she's probably out
just
there too.
Kidding.
We're Edward.
The wood is reinforced to resist cannonballs. Your bullets won't do anything.
And it's only this door, too.
I feel like sound would travel very poorly through such reinforcement.
Which is why she can be making comments, and I have to yell.
Alright.
Opens the door. Hello, guys.
Hi.
I assume you heard everything?
Well, I did build this device in the third session specifically to spy on people.
Oh, good. So I don't have to repeat myself.
Hell, shouldn't you be lying down?
Wait, what's the
I was.
session?
This
And now
session.
I'm not.
I know.
And I'm
Hell.
glad I'm not, because then I got to hear this.
Like that
So now everyone's here. Well, everyone except Robert.
He's probably too drunk.
Or he's off trying to find his mysterious hat woman.
But yeah, where is that mysterious hat woman?
I don't know, she left the ship.
I would look in a hat shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I really
I
don't
mean,
want
there's
him
really
wandering
only
around.
two options. He's either in the hat shop, or the person who runs the hat shop sold him a hat. Because I don't think there's any hat shop that
Wait,
wouldn't
he
have.
has money to do that?
I know if he doesn't, she does.
At this point, Catherine, who I'm going to assume is at least nearby, will pipe up and say, "No, I believe they're actually still on the ship.
River and the hat woman?
Yes, they seem
Or the
to
hat
have
shop owner?
hit it off
and
rather well in the bar.
Well, yeah, she
Wait,
has
wait.
a hat.
You're only in
I
the
also
tavern
helped them
now?
along by throwing pie at her.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think they're in the tavern anymore.
Oh.
Robert finally got some attention.
Rob a hat.
Yes.
I'll look at his own.
We've discussed this how. Rob hat.
Rob hat.
No, this hat's attached to a person this
It
time.
won't be for long if this keeps going.
Oh god, that just gave me the image of them desperately keeping their hats on and nothing else.
So, I mean, we probably should not disturb him. For his benefit.
I like how you said probably, not definitely.
I mean, it depends on whether we want to eavesdrop to
So-
see if there's any conversation.
So that would be the wrong time to barge in asking for the money, Robert owes me.
Or the perfect time. Depends on what kind of person you are.
Yeah.
No.
I'm leaning towards the latter.
Hell, you want to go with me?
No, not particularly.
Go ahead.
Not into that.
Maybe Robert deserves this?
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Maybe.
You did a lot.
You're phrasing a lot of these as questions.
I don't know, maybe...
Maybe we should be kind of decent people for once.
I
in a while.
Now, that is the biggest question of them all.
I don't know, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe we should try to be kind and decent. You know, to make ourselves, like, opposite the Hollow Ring, who are evil and bad.
Why did you have to phrase it like that, Cedric?
We are pirates, after all.
Yes, but why would you have to make comparison to them?
We're
That's
better than
just-
them.
We are. But you shouldn't say, like, Iron Rose and Hollering in the same sentence unless you're saying Iron Rose crushing Hollering. No.
Or other appropriate verb substitutions.
Crushing, destroying.
Appropriate.
Decimating.
I like vanquish.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree.
Good, Captain.
I personally like faffing about in the general vicinity of. I suppose I would need to add a the as well.
So what did you find from there?
Yes, stealing from, my favorite verbiage.
You are in the right line of work.
You do have a crate.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
I assume you're not carrying it around with you, though.
Does it have a lock on it?
He deposited it probably in his workshop.
To the workshop.
Does it have a lock on it?
He didn't
Why would
say
there
that.
be a lock on the crate that I put stuff in?
Oh, I don't know. Because Barb asks questions like that. She
Because
obviously wanted to pick the lock.
Nobody snoops into crates that don't have locks.
Yeah, no, it's true. Just like, so I should lock this so Barb has something to open later. I'm sure happy. Anyway, so yeah, you guys all want to like check it
Yeah,
out?
that'd be nice.
Okay. So I'm going to do. Well, first off, I need to know what I actually got out of that list.
Yeah. Well, I assume you lead them back to workshop and begin pulling things out of it? Or are you just going to run down the list and tell them?
Doesn't want to admit he stole that many clocks.
I particularly love that one.
For Helen's benefit.
To torture
We can
And
leave
then Helen
that.
goes Captain Hook on it.
Yeah.
No, an alligator.
She crocodile.
Whatever.
Well, we did destroy pretty much all the clocks on the ship.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about that.
How long it took me to find one of these that was working.
Alright, well, in that case, there is your final list of loot. For the most part, it's a combination of everything that was suggested on the page.
I can get blades?
You don't get
I said for the most part. I didn't say everything.
Right. Well, there's a crate which I use to carry the stuff, which I think used to be full of bacon. No longer.
Watch out
That's
behind
right.
you.
I assume it was worth it. Please continue. Please prove me right.
I thought it was up.
Why would a pork emporium sell apples?
Well, never
Put the apple into the crate when you roast it.
Good point. There's a reason I'm not a butcher. I got that rare spider I told you about.
Spider what?
Spider?
There's
You don't remember that?
I
In the
thought
middle
you
of the
were-
battle, he's like, "There's a rare spider down here,
Oh
guys."
yeah, you did tell me about that.
I was wondering where that came from.
But how come you're okay with spiders, but not normal bugs?
Spiders aren't insects.
They aren't.
I know they are.
There you go.
I know they are. But I don't know. Spiders seem.
Even his phobia is scientific and logical.
Well, spiders eat insects, so
Yeah. I am a spider at heart.
You're a highly venomous spider.
You eat insects?
Perfect to have aboard a ship.
Sure. There were a bunch of keys that I'm hoping will open some conveniently placed treasure chests.
Or doors that
Or
have treasure
doors.
behind them.
There was some
Most
cash.
Ooh, shiny.
There was some random loot that I think they just took from the town that I took from them to take from the town, so that he at least indirectly looted something.
So, more cash money?
There was like a weird gold egg that is either part of a fairy tale or part of the royal collection of Roskia.
so it's a
So, shinies?
golden goose egg.
I hear shinies.
Pretty much. There's a dress that is partially transparent.
What?
Okay, so that's not
No,
going
don't look at me.
It's not partially transparent.
It's not?
No.
It's like glass.
Stained glass. It's more the color.
Stained glass is partially transparent. I can totally see through stained glass.
I'm going more for the color aspect.
Alright, I'm sorry. Like stained glass, but opaque.
Oh, good.
I guess I could try and make it transparent. I'm sure I could sell a lot of something that you could throw on clothes and make them... Actually, water already does that. Never mind. I found a set of, like, looks like someone like looted either one of the prince's convoys or some commander's thing or something. There's like a gilded set of weaponry.
Shiny.
There's something that is either a clockwork machine gun or the insides of a cotton gin. I haven't been able to figure out which yet.
I hope it's the first one. I really hope it's the first
I
one.
don't know, spinning cotton could be useful when we need new cloaks. Visiting the Deserts.
Wait, we're
Machine
going to
guns.
Deserts?
Over.
Or no, that's
Got
not
it.
desert.
Close.
That's not the desert area.
I said
No.
Deserts.
Machine gun beats closing. I'm sorry.
There's a map of Motavia with a giant X on it that doesn't appear to point to anything.
Nothing at all.
Treasure map.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I don't mind. Treasure.
There's also a book marked as Volume 2 of the Hanover accounts, which I took because it looks like it's an account book for their operations here. Though I was actually somewhat surprised that they were this organized. But hey, I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
And
Good God, this
that's
must be a
everything.
really big box.
Not really. I mean, like, what is it? It's like 200 things of cash and then like a sword and a cane.
And
And
it's
a
the
book.
attachment.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He
Yeah.
has minions.
Minions.
Yeah,
You
That
did.
is true.
Yeah.
a book, some like
And the ins.
keys.
and
None of these are
a-
large objects.
The machine gun thing.
Yeah,
It's the
that's what I was
largest.
thinking.
Yeah, but it's also
Yeah.
disassembled.
Oh yeah.
okay.
The reason he's not able to tell the difference between a machine gun and a cotton gin is not.
He's the engineer. He can tell when
I
it's
know.
put
I was
together.
worried.
Surely you load the cotton in these little compartments, pull the trigger, and it comes out spot.
Very useful.
Yes.
Okay. Well, the records sound interesting. They probably help us locate more hideouts and stuff like that. But yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Also something for Helen.
What did you find for Helen?
What did you find for her?
I prepared myself to hate you.
Did she have a gun on her?
I do not have my gun on me.
Anyway. So yeah.
Alright.
That
All
sounds
right.
cool.
Let's take a look at that book. I want to
Alright.
look at the book.
Grab
Okay.
his book.
Yeah, go and
Flips through it.
get the book, and it's a
Hands back
bunch
to
of
Helen.
boring, dry accounting stuff.
Oh.
Like, we
I don't
received, like, 3 crates worth of rifles from this other office in other city on this date. We paid these people this much money
Wait,
for this
maybe
service.
this can help us find out
The
how much
account book,
firepower.
as noted, it is currently encoded. So
Oh,
unless
oh.
you've taken time to decode it, you don't know.
I don't want it
exactly what says.
anymore. Do any of us know how to decode it?
Why would any... Like, Isabel, do you know any secret hollow ring codes?
I know how to flirt if that counts as a code.
It does not, though it is probably less comprehensible.
Thank you. And
I mean, I can probably give this a whirl. Oh yeah, also, was there downtime in between this? Because if there was, Edward would have totally built the
Machine gun?
no, the leg.
Oh.
it was because people had conversations.
There's been some amount of time. However, it's also getting very late at night.
It's like, what, 3 a.m.?
Yeah, probably like 3 a.m.
I say.
It's bedtime.
We all
You say in a very adult.
What?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Abby and I exchanging meaningful looks.
I don't like the meaningful looks.
About
I don't like
bedtime.
what they mean.
Wait. I can change it so she'll like what they mean. Hey, Abby.
So before I go to bed, I go around and replace whatever clocks I have, like whatever clocks have been destroyed by Helen on the ship.
All right.
I helped.
How many?
Yes,
And
you did.
How many do you use?
how many did she destroy?
Do you want to go there?
Well, I'm more asking, do you leave some in reserve, or do you use up?
I mean, I was presuming she hadn't destroyed enough that they would all be gone.
Okay.
He's also going to use one extra one and label it the biological clock and put it in some public place that he thinks would be amusing.
For the love of God, not the tavern.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't want my No, she's going to destroy the tavern. By the way, why is there footprints on one of my tables, guys?
Barb.
I didn't do it.
Yeah, you did.
I was just resting my feet on top.
Yeah, how would that apply footprints?
Yeah.
It's more like her
The
heel.
marks.
Yeah.
The heel mark.
The heel marks.
And how would
Okay.
you be able to notice it?
Because she cleaned that tavern top to bottom.
Jezebel basically lives in the tavern to run it because everyone's always in there for alcohol. Barb,
Kinda,
Barb, here's a mop. Here's a rag. Clean the entire tavern.
Yeah, sounds good.
Fair and
Clean it.
proportional.
Wait.
Oh, yes, you have to check
This.
CFC. Actually listens.
Damn it.
Damn it, I cleaned the tavern.
Just like the first meeting. Damn it, I go to bed.
Well, I'm going back to bed.
Yeah, you should have.
I am! You can quit telling me that now!
This is referring to
Okay.
the conversation we had.
What?
So Cedric knows too, then. That's good.
What does he know?
Good
Nothing.
night, everybody. I hate you all.
Good question. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I know, but I don't know who knows.
Jezebel and Cedric, I think, are the only two who she's talked to it about.
Yep.
Well, there's also a third one.
Because I literally talked to her, and then I talked to Matt on the ship. Unless, yeah. So I said that repeats one.
Whatever.
Anyway.
So everybody goes
Go
to bed,
sleep.
except for me, who's cleaning, and then I go to sleep.
Yes.
Okay. I think we're actually talking about some different things here. But basically, yes. Everyone eventually goes to bed. We've got the tavern cleaned. I'm gonna make a roll for that just to see how well is it cleaned.
If you don't clean it well enough, Jezebel will have your head, and then she'll
I have
your body
nothing.
clean the
I've
rest.
got nothing
Oh,
to
there's of
support
course no-
cleaning. So
Just roll a die.
a die.
Just do.
4.
Okay.
Slightly better than average.
Yeah. It's good, but it's not.
I at least removed the
Perfectly
scuff
spotted.
mark on the table.
That was probably the focus of your night.
That was
scuff mark.
first.
Clearly. Yeah. Edward, do you go to bed soon, or you continue to work on something for a while?
It's 3 a.m.
Yeah.
He'll go to bed and wake up early.
Okay. And when you do,
When I go to bed.
when you wake up.
Oh, when I wake up. First he's probably going to put on the skates. Then he's
I
going
wanted those.
then he's going to go to his lab and start building probably some combination of building the leg, trying to decode the thing, and putting together the cotton or machine gun.
All on skates.
Yes.
It's awesome. I love it.
It decreases the amount of time he has to get from place to place.
It's true.
And it
Perfectly
increases the
logical
number
and
of
has
dice it
nothing to
gets
do
to
with
roll.
childlike joy.
Don't believe you.
Excellent. All right, so you'll be working on that for a while. What does anyone else?
I was gonna try to start like a whole mini quest and trying to at least get Devo ungagged.
Like, that is worthy of a mini quest.
Da-da-da-da.
So I would end up going up to the guy who's standing in front of his cell and going, "Hey, can I just go in and ungag him? Because I mean, come on, I'm out of the brig, and he's got no one to talk to, And how is he going to eat?
Instruction.
I think we probably would have fed him.
We do.
Not that cruel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
We
just
feed
not
I
with
know.
him.
It's just I'm just using an excuse to try
being cruel to
to.
Dave was like being cruel to a puppy.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, we are cruel, just not to Diva. He's a puppy.
Because he has no balls, we can't handle it.
He has no balls like a puppy.
She's looking at me like a blonde eviscerated.
For the reasons stated, the guard refuses to let you in
Yeah,
at all.
and I go pouting, like just sort of march away, going, I'm gonna have to think of some other way.
Like, convincing someone who's actually in charge.
Yep.
I mean,
Like the
Edward
person
is
who
not bothered by this, so he's not going to spontaneously
Yeah, I know.
show up.
Yeah,
No,
the person
me.
who I would convince is not here at the moment. That's why.
They're available. Like,
No,
You could try.
Robert.
oh,
Yeah, because
Robert.
he'd be the most
because
likely.
he mentioned earlier that he wanted to learn how to lockpick. So it's just like,
I wouldn't get into.
so it's just like, hey, I'll teach you how to lockpick if you want to get a deal.
Although I think he's
Okay.
busy with his
Yeah, that's why.
friend.
They are sleeping in, but I think everyone else is awake.
They are sleeping in.
What
Yeah.
is
Just-
Helen's sleeping in a little later, too.
Just was
By
like,
herself.
do I bring them breakfast?
Please by
please do.
yourself, or
What did you say?
what?
What's everyone else doing?
What is it?
you already know what I'm doing.
Alright. Well, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
What are you doing?
So the only thing, never mind.
I mean, like, knock on Edward's workshop. No.
He glides by the door and opens it. Then glides to the workbench and continues to.
Can I take a look at that book?
Sure. He hands you the book.
As he glides by.
Yeah, no. He glides by, leaving behind the book and a bunch of notes in your hands.
Any headway in this so far?
Yes. I'm fairly certain that it's a normal cryptography key.
Oh, sweet. Have you gotten the key ready?
No.
Okay. Who should I go for help since you're busy? It looks like.
Oh, I'm working on it. If you want, he's sleeping. I don't know any other cryptographers.
Let me take a look at this thing. Could I roll my wits on it?
Sure.
It's one.
At least you're not drunk.
Yeah.
It's too early for that.
It's Cedric.
It is Cedric.
Well, reputation precedes you.
I know.
Reputation is
Nope.
you.
No success.
In this
Oh,
game,
look.
basically, though.
So,
You're as stymied
Yeah.
by it as ever.
Mm-hmm.
So he was drunk, as it turns out.
So he was holding it upside down the whole time.
It might help.
You never know.
We
notice,
see a new perspective on things.
noticing that someone wants him to prioritize a task, Edward will skate over and take it back and look at it while slowly, skating in circles.
I'm really digging this whole rollerblade thing.
Where'd you get those skates?
I stole them.
Please say the hollow ring was where you stole it from.
Well,
from
it was
some
from their basement.
Not from some child on the street
Yes.
with very large feet.
That's exactly. I want to make sure that case.
No, there were no children involved that aren't currently charred corpses inside the building.
What?
What?
You don't remember the building that they blew up?
Yes.
I don't know who was in there.
Okay. Okay. I thought you had seen children downstairs.
I saw lots of things that were obviously taken from children. Lots of candy.
Wow, these people are horrible. I guess it's easy though.
It's not supposed to be like taking candy from a child.
From babies, yeah.
They stole some kid's skates, okay?
Actually, wait. Has anyone been back there to look for more stuff around there?
Nope.
Why would we go back?
When would you have had time to go back?
No. Yeah, true.
Just the one.
One success?
No, Jezebel is, why would I go back?
As you alluded to earlier, you're fairly certain that this is a straightforward cryptograph
Message.
cipher.
Yes.
But you do need a key for it, which you have no clues to from the book itself. Obviously.
I say we go back.
Well, I was thinking, like, because I'm possibly walking up the hallway, possibly going by the engineering and hearing all of this, can I try? With general knowledge?
Sure.
Why would it be general knowledge?
I don't know. I'm thinking about adding something. I don't know.
Sure. Go for it.
Turns out everyone in this universe
Damn
actually
it,
knows
no.
a lot about codes.
I look at it and go, bunch of silly stuff.
See? Are you sure you're looking at the
Chicken
right way up,
scratch.
too?
Doesn't make a difference.
That's not a code. That's just math.
One of my hobbies is counting, so I know math.
Counting and math are not the same thing.
Still.
I can count, therefore I can calculus.
No.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's not how it works. I know.
We all wish.
We all wish.
Anyway, so should I roll on making the other two things?
With the leg and clockwork machine gun?
But hopefully not together.
Yeah. Yeah, together.
He said that too.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
yeah.
right. Oh, no, you're going to make him one that plays hymns.
Yeah.
Sure. Make a roll. Just to determine how long it takes.
Okay. Just craft. Oh, I have some of those. They're all the same. Four successes.
Successes? Or which one are you starting with?
I'll start with the machine gun.
Machine gun? Okay, so that that'll take you 1/4 of a day.
Okay.
And now Helen gets out of bed.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not sure. She's not getting out of bed
After
yet.
4 days, so 6 hours later.
No, she's definitely not getting out of bed yet. She's conked out.
It's like lunchtime at least.
Yeah, and just the one.
On the
There's
live.
one. Okay, so you'll spend a whole day.
Does Helen now get out of bed?
I hope
You
so.
probably get the main structure down pretty soon, but you're really putting in that extra effort for all those hymns
Yeah.
and getting in all that data in such a small
I have
space.
to spend a long amount of time listening to the music I want to put in.
Right.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know. On one hand, the Hallelujah chorus is actually something related to religion. The Champagne Gallop is just a better song.
Actually, I'd like to get to know Matthew a bit more.
At about 2:30, Helen gets out of bed.
In the afternoon?
Yeah.
So the machine gun will be done by then.
She took a lot of damage.
Oh, yeah.
It was late.
Knock on Matthew's door. Is it medical bay or?
Actually, well, never mind.
Oh.
I was about to say, wouldn't I have my assistants with me? Would I get any kind of bonus for them?
Oh yeah, your minions.
Minions. You're training
True.
them.
Are they helping you out?
Yeah.
Okay.
As much as they can help.
Yeah, they're still in the training phase, aren't they?
Probably, I'd say since they're still in the training phase, they won't help you complete these projects any sooner. But by working on them, that helps you to train them.
Yes, but also
So-
good news.
That'll set them up. for
Because
the
Edward doesn't feel threatened by minion number 4 in any way. He will be freed and also here.
I know who that is, so it's not me.
Yeah.
Devo.
Devo.
future. You arranged to release Devo?
Yes, so
I
that he
didn't
can
even have
try
to
and
convince the person.
so that he can try and help me.
Okay, sounds good.
And probably fail the rest of them.
Probably true.
Does Barb go along with helping out in the workshop?
I'm gonna go with Barb. Wasn't where she he went to where they were sleeping and they were there and he's like, wake up, you have work to do. And then Barb was not there, so he's like,
No.
damn it, minion number 3.
But I
You got up already and you were going around.
oh yeah.
Come on.
As soon as I left you though, you just suddenly I turned a corner and you just kept walking down the hallway.
To be fair, if you saw we're just gliding by on skates, would your first reaction be where's he going or what the fuck?
My first reaction.
My first reaction
Where are
would be
my
like-
pair?
Mine was, what the fuck? What?
Mine would be
Where are you going?
mine would be
Where's my pair?
okay then. Just keep walking.
All right. So Cedric is going to talk to Matthew.
Yeah.
All right. Yes.
He's
He
super cool.
will be in the med bay.
Okay. Over to the med bay, knock on the door. Hello.
Yes. Come in.
What do I call you? That sounds weird. Matthew? Is that alright?
Yes. Please call me Matthew.
Okay. I don't know. If you're going to be spending time on our ship, I'd just like to get to know more about you, just personality-wise, and also, I know you have medical ability, and you're connected with the religion.
Yes, I am a priest.
Yes. And the Halloran doesn't like you, which means we probably like you. We will probably like you.
We won't like you.
Because it is
The
those
enemy
people.
of my enemy is my friend.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna have a lot of
disagree.
friends.
Yes.
I see.
Yes. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Please have a seat.
Sitting down.
What would you like to
To
know?
know?
I've already talked with Jezebel and,
Mhm.
and Helen.
Mhm.
So
Does the group the Crimson ring any bells to you? How about Hog Tie? It's a person's name.
No, Hog Tie is a name.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's the name he told us.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. It's must be a nickname.
Or alias, yeah.
No, I'm not familiar with either of these.
That's interesting. They gave us information as to your location, Jezebel's and your location. Sure.
Good enough for pirates.
I know, I was about
Yeah.
to say that.
So that's why we were going to bust you in, but then we saw the rainbow smoke, and that's
Bust
what
you
really
out.
bust you out.
Not bust.
Bust you out. But then we saw the rainbow smoke, and that just spat everything out.
I see. I think. So they work against the Halloween.
That's what they told us.
Okay. I have not heard of them.
Okay. I just thought maybe you'd know them since you were also put in prison for actions against the Halloran, right?
Essentially, yes. All I have done is encourage my members of my parish to do their best to resist Halloween.
How long were you able to... Oh, sorry. What?
They have a very tight grip on the town here, and that is really all I did. I spoke out against them. I told people to not comply, that it would be better for them to suffer and lose their life than to give in and do evil.
How long were you able to preach this message?
Oh, I'd say it was only a week after I spoke it publicly, they came after me.
Okay.
Private conversations have gone on for a while.
Okay.
But
Okay. And I know I assume you're opposed to any violence.
personally, yes, What?
Kneecaps.
Firefly reference. Yes, personally, I do not fight. I will, as I have told Helen, I am willing to offer my medical services to you and your crew, no matter how you obtain your injuries. But I myself will not participate in the fight.
So, I'd like your opinion on this. Combating the Hollow Ring would, I assume, what approach would you take?
What approach would I take? I suppose it would be a diplomatic one. I would attempt to speak with them.
It goes so well for him.
Okay, that didn't go too hot. For me, okay.
What's your second option?
Yeah, what is there a
plan B?
Yeah, is there a plan B?
Plan B? That is all I myself would do. I cannot say that that would be the most effective, or what you yourselves should do.
Diplomacy's gone. We've lost diplomacy as an option. I'm pretty sure.
I see.
Yeah, we lost diplomacy as an option.
Then
Okay.
that is sad.
How about this? Did you learn anything about the Hollow Ring while you were imprisoned by them?
I overheard various things. What specifically are you thinking of?
Let's see. There's sort of organization within the town. Sort of which points we should, or like anything tactical, like important operations for them in the town.
I do not know what would be tactical. I know that I assume you know this as well. Their main operation is in the trade of human slaves.
Human trafficking.
Yes. Adults as well as children.
That's not worth it.
Oh my gosh!
Wait, what?
Oh.
Adults as well as children. He's like,
I mean,
is that where they got the skates
As
from?
I see it, Edward was shifting through like entire families' belongings and valuables, and just like, ooh, skates.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the same thing with like, ooh, egg, ooh, random thing. Like, we just
Yeah.
Edward has a sparkly egg and a dress, guys.
Yeah.
Just a
Just
straight
like-
Oh,
character.
that's.
In the dress with sparkly egg.
Do you know where they hold these slave auctions? Are they auctions?
Whatever.
Typically, no. I have not seen a open public. It's all
Behind
very,
closed
very,
doors.
very secretive. So I do not know who they sell to.
That sucks. Okay, well. And also, I think you should know what's eavesdropping on this. But, have you and Helen talked recently?
Yes, I said that when you came in. I had spoken with her.
Yes. Was it about a possible offspring of ours?
I cannot say.
Like, is she
My position as both a doctor and a priest, I am obliged
Knowledge
to
blocked.
confidentiality.
Ah,
You will have to discuss that with her.
okay.
This is why Edward doesn't take the Hippocratic Oath.
Okay, well, forgive me for pressing you then. But thank you for your assistance. on the ship.
Okay.
And I assume your future assistants as well.
Yes.
Who leaves? Cedric leaves.
Okay.
We should probably finish
That's
that.
because you changed the subject.
So that conversation is happening now.
Yes, that is. Okay.
No, the conversation we had on Facebook happened the night before.
Right,
Yeah.
right. No, now you're having the conversation
No,
now
because
about how
Helen,
he changed
we
the
need to
subject.
Well, to be fair, he's like, I'm gonna change the subject, and we're gonna change it to Jezebel. And I was like, okay.
What was that here? What?
Hollow ring business? Yeah. So she was totally up for that. Yeah.
Okay, so back in character. Where do you go next? Or who does...
Does anyone can do anything? Or...
I'm enjoying watching Cedric flail about trying to figure out if Helen's pregnant. Not gonna lie.
I mean, the only other thing I could possibly think of is Edward might try and actually give them, like, more generic training, but I don't know if he has to roll for that separately.
Jezebel's watching Cedric
Can
wander
I-
about the ship.
can I follow
Amidst
this-
the
As we
Around.
determined, your two projects will
Yeah,
consume
yeah.
at
But
least the entirety of the game.
The people that are watching him, the people who are trying to help him.
I'm just hoping that Cedric will actually take a drink so I can
Cedric, take a drink because you're so
influence his
stressed.
personality.
Jezebel,
Yeah, roll for it.
Cedric,
I feel like we should
Cedric.
I hear two people telling me to drink. Okay.
Cedric, you should drink
No, wait
because...
until tomorrow so I can be there.
Cedric, you should drink. You look a little stressed.
Or
Hand
you,
it.
oh, you're not even gonna roll to see if you resist.
You have to roll this and don't you get me.
Only if he tries to resist it.
Only if he tries to resist.
It's afternoon.
It is afternoon now.
We did determine that, right?
We did
I
determine
thought
that.
Maybe.
we were in, like, fairly late, but I just...
No.
never.
I mean,
Well, I
Okay.
didn't even get out of bed till 2:30.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I thought we were, like, at, like, dinner time or later.
We haven't jumped there yet.
Okay.
No. It's in a flux.
Alright. Well, Edward's busy until, like, something like 7 or 8 tomorrow morning, so...
Mhm.
okay.
Alright, so
Cedric does take a drink, and then Helen.
Yeah. I hate the post-it notes.
I've been saving this one for a while.
Okay.
Been saving it? Well, shit.
Helen,
Yeah.
I need to ask you:
Okay.
are we pregnant?
I told you this last. I told you this last
You're
night.
not pregnant.
I'm pregnant with your child, but you are not pregnant. That's how that works.
How do we play that out?
I told you that.
Are we having our usual spy session?
Jezebel is.
I'm trying to think.
Jezebel
of
wanted to be on this
I'm sorry.
conversation.
Jezebel's totally there.
Because
Okay.
Jezebel was like, I
Glued
need
together.
this.
Edward
I
will
need
totally
this.
send Devo.
Jezebel's like on the door, like, shh.
I hear there's a conversation taking place. Minion number 4. Go listen.
Notice it.
Okay. Jezebel's totally gonna
Okay,
burst in.
okay.
I knew it. Just close
So-
the door.
How long has it been? Wait. Yeah.
A few weeks. Well, I mean, I'm a couple weeks late. It had to have taken place, sometime before that.
Whoops.
Just trust me.
Does not compute.
Trust me.
Anything you say, honey. Huh.
So, when I told you last night, you seemed to just kind of be in shock, and I see that now you are finally processing it.
Your kids are screwed.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know. Looking forward to Auntie Jezebel.
Oh god, there actually is going to be an Auntie Jezebel.
Okay. Boy or girl? Or too early?
Well, I don't know. I just found out
vicariously
that
through this right now.
I don't know yet.
Ultrasounds don't exist.
Unless
Okay.
Edward invents one.
Steam
With
power.
what?
Oh
Steam
god,
powder.
it burns.
Edward doesn't understand radio waves. That is above his technology level.
It's above the world's technology level. Yes.
Fair enough.
How often you're consulting this post-it notes?
The post-it notes are always evil.
Except in my case, I could
The
counteract it.
post-it note was how I found out last game. That's the note he handed
I'm
me.
sorry, Vincent. I know it's hard for you to play dumb.
I need another drink.
So, so I was gonna ask you
Through the door.
Jessica was waiting outside the store. She needed to hear this.
Thank you, disembodied hand. Wait a minute.
Just leave her out there. She'll be fine.
Like fangirling in the hallway. She's like, "There's a child!"
Yeah, exactly. I
She's
don't want-
hearing everything. Can't she just come in on
No,
this?
she'll attack me
Why?
with a hug.
You're like, just like against the door.
Don't
she know?
question it right now. Well, I told her that I might be, and then I sent for Matthew, and then after Matthew confirmed it, then I talked to you.
Just down the whole bottle and ask for
It's a
another.
beer.
Roll to see the drunken man.
I can I just take it?
Yeah, we can.
I just take it.
Just get drunk.
Yep.
I'm taking it. I need the yeah
You need the what?
He needs
support.
the buzz.
Support? What am I here for?
I'm here for you, Helen.
Later, Jezebel. I'm sorry, but just not yet. Just not right now. You're just gonna have to be content with eavesdropping on this
Okay.
for a little bit longer.
Let's see.
You are currently.
If you get to the point where everything I say is
Tipsy.
funny, it's a very interesting conversation.
You're funny.
Oh dear, are you there?
It is
Not
step
fast
2.
enough.
You started at tipsy and you wanted to go another one. That's Mary.
Are you at Mary right now? Oh no! This conversation
The world is
is
doomed.
horrible.
Do it.
Do what? All I have to do is talk to him.
Exactly. Have this conversation.
Okay. Try not to interrupt it so it can happen.
So, I was gonna ask if you're handling it now that you're finally to the processing stage, but that's a no. You know, I knew it was a no when you took the alcohol, and now that's a hell no.
I mean, it's great that we're having children, but
But what?
surprise.
But what? Mister, I want children so badly that
Exactly.
when Catherine comes on the ship, the first question you ask her is am I a father?
It's worrisome. Child support.
You weren't so worried last
Victorian
night.
era.
It's a Victorian
Sure,
era
I will.
child support.
Yeah, and children's
Anyways, what are we gonna do? Like, yes, children, good. I like children.
I know. You've made that quite clear.
So are we talking like child born on ship or what?
That's what I'm looking at, yeah.
Okay.
Well, we have Matthew now.
Yeah. I assume you can deliver children.
You've got almost 9 months to go, though.
You probably have
A lot
to
can
rush
happen in
after
that time.
then.
Yeah, you're rushing this a little.
True. It's just, it's shocking just because I didn't think it actually happened so quickly.
Quickly.
I know it's been a while.
Spent
Yeah.
like 5.5
Years.
years. So, are you processing it now? Oh. How much more do I have to explain this to you?
You're pregnant,
Alright, you got it.
right?
Yeah?
I don't think raw comprehension is the issue.
Right.
He says from the home door.
Edward is in the workshop.
Oh.
Yeah.
He said,
Jessica's the only one that's sitting
yeah.
right now. She's like, kick Devo over, like, no, Devo, shh. We need the entire door.
Evo has my special spying device. So I made a device specifically to spy through doors.
If I'm listening to this, there's a good probability Edward's going to find out about it at some point.
But he's not assertive enough to comment.
He's not assertive enough, but he doesn't have to comment, he just has to use it.
Yeah, he will.
but
he
if
doesn't say
Jezebel
anything.
so much as
Oh, right. No, like that comment was completely out of character.
Yes. Please keep that to a minimum.
So, alright, let's... What are you having issues with right now? Aside from the ability to stand or sit, apparently.
Okay.
So, what are you having issues with?
Just the suddenness of
They're still in
us being pregnant.
Okay, yeah, well, Okay, fair point. That's kind of how it works.
I knew we've been trying.
No, we haven't.
One of you has been trying, apparently.
One of you's a heavy sleeper.
You want to be rocked on your chair.
Okay. Well, I think it's time to sit down. Well, I'm gonna sit down. Oh, what do you know? What?
Congratulations, you found a chair.
Yay, me.
This is gonna be hard.
Oh, God.
What, now you're crying about it?
No. Okay. Well, this is fun. Yeah. Okay.
Is there something you'd like to share other than your confusion?
And then I'm pregnant.
Not you.
Are you sure?
Yeah, trust me.
If you were Devo, they wouldn't be sure. But
Just because he has no balls doesn't mean he has.
Okay.
Poor guy.
Now he's listening into this too.
Part of the game. I have to play, man. The first game, like, I think the first.
Where were we?
We were at the, I don't know, all I remember is you not comprehending.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, you asked if you said that you were pregnant, and you asked if I were sure that you weren't.
Okay. Let's go back to that.
Right. You're still not pregnant,
I'm still pregnant. What? No,
Mm-mm.
not pregnant. Not pregnant. Not pregnant.
No,
not
you're
pregnant.
not pregnant.
I'm not pregnant.
You're not. I'm pregnant, and it is your child, but you are not pregnant. Did I go too fast for you? Oh my gosh. Cedric?
I'm alive.
Oh, okay. You're still conscious. That's great. We can
Yeah.
keep going with this conversation.
Nope. Haven't had another drink. Just there's lots to process still.
I haven't had a drink either.
You shouldn't.
I know.
Oh no.
I'm the one who understands these things.
Oh no. Oh no.
What?
I've never seen you go that much. 2 days.
It's gonna be interesting, that's for sure. Hell hath no fury like hell.
You've been waiting to use that, haven't you?
Yes, I totally have been.
Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. I feel
Did you bring food with you?
pickles and lemonade.
Okay. You were just carrying them on you?
No.
Oh. So do you have food on you or not?
Jezebel.
Yes. I'm hungry.
do you want cheese and pickles?
And bread.
Okay.
And ham.
I think we still have some ham.
Yeah. You look
Giant
confused.
plate of food.
Still.
You've
Or
never
yeah.
liked pickles.
I'm hungry.
Here, Helen.
It's gonna be a long night.
You're telling me. How many times do I have to remind you? I'm the one who's pregnant. Yes.
Minus booze equals unhappy.
Yeah.
Jezebel?
I
Yeah,
love you
Cedric.
too, Cedric.
I
I'm
need to
glad
drink
you have
for
so much
two.
faith in my ability.
You need a drink or two?
For 2.
For 2. Okay. Okay, what would you like to drink then? Because I'm pretty sure Hell's gonna be upset if I give you the undrinkable at this point in time. And it might kill you
You
after
dare.
the amount of beers you've had.
Probably.
So just take another, here's a very light beer.
You know, I thought you would have been happy with this.
I am. I'm just surprised that it's happened so suddenly. To hear you say that you're pregnant.
Well, you know, I thought about the ways I could tell you, and that was the best one. Drop it on you.
Okay.
Started by sewing little pairs of booties. Would that have been broken it easier for you?
Maybe if you hadn't told me, like, right now, because there's other stuff going on. Like, oh, yeah, the hollow ring.
Yeah, well, you know what? I didn't want to tell you right now. I didn't even want to tell Jezebel. It just kind of... She did the thing.
What thing?
Where she stares at you. Well, she... You know what? Never mind. You awake still?
I'm hungry. Jezebel?
Yes.
Do you have bread and meat stuffs?
There's already some in front of Helen. She's offering it to you. She's laying you nice and charred. She's not at the angry stage yet. From what I understand, that will occur in about 2 months. And then don't put your hand in front of the food. Or in front of the bucket next to the food that she's going to need after eating the food. Don't do it. Pregnant women get really
You
hungry and
gave
then
him
get
too
sick.
much information.
I think they're both
We won't-
sick.
no,
You're
it's
still
okay.
at Mary, so that's probably funny.
What?
Actually, all of this should have been funny.
I was like laughing and then crying.
Like you're gonna be so angry all the time. Really? The thing that you wanted, you have been pestering me about for 5.5 years. The one thing you wanted more than anything, and now you're going to have it, and now your life is ruined.
We need to get married.
That was a jump.
We have a priest now.
Yep, but you, like you said, we have still important business. Hollow ring.
Oh. Where can we hold the parents?
That's why you have me.
I love your faith in my ability.
It's my ability I'm worried about.
I know. I was too.
I need to go to sleep.
Did you just fall asleep?
Not yet.
Well, maybe you should go to your own bed. Just go to your bed. Jezebel,
Yes.
help Cedric get to his bed.
How many did he have again?
I was too busy to count.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to drag him all that way. Just let him sleep on the floor.
No, I don't want him sleeping on my floor.
It's nice and cuddly.
Devo's still there.
Oh my god, don't say that.
Devo, come here. Devo,
Yes?
drag Cedric into his bed if you can lift him.
Drag him. I don't think I can lift him.
Start dragging.
Alright. Right.
the slowest progress of dragging him.
After this is over, he reports to me.
And just was like, I could have dragged him faster.
Yeah.
I could have dragged him faster. Debo, really? Really?
Apparently there's a lot of things he's lacking in. I jest. I mean, he was drunk. It was dead weight. It's not your fault.
Thanks.
Well, I'm assuming you have to go report back to Edward now, don't you? Seeing as how you are his minion.
Yeah, I take it you're done here.
Yeah.
I'll go let him know.
All right. Carry on, my wayward son.
Hey, Edward.
Yes.
I did what you said. I was listening to them in their crazy conversation.
Excellent. What did they say? Report.
So, Cedric thinks he's pregnant, but really it's Helen that's pregnant. And I guess they had that new priest guy check it out, and he's pretty sure that she is pregnant. So now they're stressing about raising children on the ship and how to parent. And then Cedric, due to his drinking throughout the whole thing, eventually fell asleep, and I had to drag him back to his room. Oh, and Helen was craving pickles, which apparently she doesn't eat.
Fascinating. Did you have a happy family life when you were young?
No. I'm pretty sure I told you this. I grew up in an orphanage.
That doesn't mean anything.
Okay. The answer is no. It was not a happy family.
How about you, minion number 7?
Which one's number 7?
Minions number 5 through 10 are unnamed and uncharacterized. I'm just asking one of the random minions.
Okay, that's what that. My childhood?
Yes, was it happy?
It was okay, I guess. Yeah.
Well, the only question I have now, and I want opinions from all of you who consider yourselves to have had good childhoods, is whether I should have a steam-powered or clockwork-powered, what do you call it? Baby crib? Those things that you,
Mobile.
No. It's going to be mobile because the baby is going to have like a little lever and steering wheel inside of it.
I will have the most badass baby!
Clockwork for safety.
Can we think about it and like vote and get back to you on that?
Yes, excellent. Deliberate.
Okay,
Think.
okay, we'll do that.
Think. That's
Right.
what I have you here for.
Right,
Actually,
okay,
no,
guys,
but
let's.
you need to learn it.
Yeah. Okay, so they kind of, a couple of them, only about half will say that they have had a happy childhood. And so they get together in a small group and start discussing options. After about 30 minutes, they'll hand you a report.
You trained them well.
I read through it. I assume it's not in the code.
No, this is not coded. And they weigh the pros and cons of steam versus clockwork for the baby, and elect that the possibility of being pinched in clockwork mechanisms was present in either version. So then they vote for clockwork to avoid the added possibility of steam burns.
Very well. So now I'm going to try to make this.
Are you abandoning whatever else you've been working on for the day?
I can stop and then start again.
Oh, yeah.
It'll just push it back farther.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I was just curious.
Besides, it's the guy's leg. You can go without it for like another half day.
Make another
Yeah,
roll.
but I can go without the crib for 9 months.
You don't understand. He's not doing this for you. He's doing this to put it in your room.
I know,
It's
I
like-
know. With the clock, I know exactly what he's doing.
Oh, I'm sure there's a giant clock on the side.
It is a clockwork crib. It should have an actual clock. Just the two.
Okay, another half day.
Okay, so it'll be done at like noon tomorrow.
Alright. Anybody do anything
Well,
else?
is Jezebel still in my room?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright.
She's like on your bed with you, like
Babies. Well, it might not be plural. It might be singular. Might be baby. Things could change at this point. It could be.
What is that supposed to mean?
quintuplets.
The next stop. No, please don't. Please don't.
Please roll to see how many babies you
No, it won't stop exploding. Okay, and things could change at this point. We don't know yet. You don't care about that, do you?
Things could change. I could miscarry.
No. No.
Okay, yes, I get the point. But I'm just saying, so you're prepared. Yeah. Pretty much everything I just... Okay.
I will tell Cedric's soul and Robert's soul to make sure this baby's safe.
Could you
You're
choose
asleep.
someone else? Other than, the father?
But oh no, we'll still Devo soul.
Oh, okay.
And Devo is not here to hear
And
this.
Catherine.
Oh!
Although I don't know if she has one.
Oh.
But I'm sure Devo soul would get us a good prize.
Alright. Yeah. Okay. I'm cool with that.
Is there a place that buys souls?
See? I
You
appreciate
don't exist
the
in this
sentiment.
universe.
Alright.
So, is anyone doing anything else? Or... Alright, so relatively late into the night then, because the majority of that time until tomorrow noon will be on the leg, because that's a longer project,
Okay.
and he's going to be rushing through the crib.
Okay.
So later in the night he will come in with his minions in tow, standing like in the Napoleon pose in the crib with one foot on the go lever that makes it go forward, slowly advancing towards your room.
Somebody draw.
Alright.
He will duck through the door so he doesn't hit his head.
Damn.
Come into your room. So,
Yeah.
hello, Helen.
Can I be outside the door just
Hello,
watching
Edward.
this all happen going
Absolutely.
He's not even being slightly subtle.
Why is everyone
Everyone's
so
so loud.
Go back to sleep. You were saying.
I heard you were having a...
Child.
Yes. One of those.
Your clocks must be so happy.
They are. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to remove the one I hid for you earlier. But I got you this new one! He jumps down off and is like, ta-da, and shows you the baby crib
Wait,
with like...
you drove this into my room with the little lever?
Yes. It's made tough so that babies won't break it, and simple and set in a optimal configuration for baby hands. I presume.
Does it have...
I had no actual babies to mess with.
Do you have small hands?
No.
No.
Not that small.
So you know that thing that normally like goes over the head and like
The mobile?
The mobile. Yeah, it's like a clock, like a steamwork thing,
Like
the-
gears.
Yeah, like
Little airship.
it's all the things that he imagined. So yes,
This is actually really awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. He hugs you and then leaves.
By the way, Cedric's asleep.
Says, I guessed as much. He's probably drunk too.
Oh yeah, he's been drunk for a while now.
Yeah, I don't have a machine for that.
No, but
Work
Jezebel,
on it.
but Jezebel has a drink for that.
Yeah.
He probably doesn't want it. I should throw it in his face.
I don't know, that drink is really messy when thrown on someone's face.
It's an actual egg.
It's like a raw egg.
Jezebel? No. Yeah, I'm just gonna hang on to this.
It's gonna get real nasty if you hang on to it too long.
What time is it now?
I don't know. Look at your new crib.
Yeah, there's a giant clock in
Oh,
the room.
Oh.
It would be late evening by the time that
Yeah.
rolls in.
Yeah, I'm gonna go wake up Cedric. Cedric,
What?
are you ready to get out of bed?
What's
Get out of bed or I'll give you this.
that?
The anti-hangover.
Okay. Presumably it tastes horrible.
That's why it
Take
makes you
it.
sober.
Take it.
If it tasted
For
good, you wouldn't
me.
get sober after that.
Take it or I'll give it to you.
Is this just egg or is this
Why don't
It's-
you
it's
just
a very
give him
scary
money
wake
back?
up juice?
It's like egg and pepper and 6 different types of peppers and
Only for
curry
you, honey.
spice.
Why don't you just give him a Bloody Mary?
Oh, I don't know.
So what do you taste for?
I had bacon.
I think I ate it.
She did.
Don't give me that look.
We need to get more bacon.
Yo, well, I think first we have some
I
things
think
to
we're still
discuss.
in
Like
town.
whether or not
We happen to know a bacon supplier in town.
Hog tie.
That you do.
You can give us a discount for doing business with
Hey,
us.
I can haggle with them.
We totally will be
I think
buying
we
enough
have-
bacon. I think he'll just give us a discount on that.
Alright, we have something to discuss. Namely, how long we are staying here.
How long enough to destroy the hollow ring, I thought.
Yeah, but they're not based here. They're based in South Hollow. Correct? Yeah. Alright. I drag Cedric with me. Edward! Jezebel! And I guess Barb, too.
Yeah.
Great, I feel so loved.
We should. Alright, so the Hollow Ring is based in South Hollow, correct?
Yes.
And they blew up their building here. I'm not saying, they might have backup things here, but, is there anything we need to stay for? Here?
Well, we've ran out of
Over-
bacon.
Aside
somehow.
from pie, well, right, restocking stuff, but mission-wise, is there anything we need to stay here for?
We should probably talk to Hogtie one last time to see if he has anyone who can help us elsewhere.
Right.
And other than that, I'm not even sure why we're here in the first place.
Pie.
No one has actually attended any of the Pie Festival activities.
No.
Edward wanted to.
I did.
Okay.
Barb did, and Cedric and I kind of did for a little bit.
Edward wanted. Edward made a pie festivity activity, and they were
That's
like,
true.
"No."
Yeah.
So
And
he
then
had to
it became
throw a
useful
grenade.
for
Yeah.
so many other things.
They have bacon pie, don't they?
Rip in peace. Pie throwing machine. Rip in peace.
Rip means
in
rest in
peace?
peace.
I
So
know.
Rest in peace and peace.
Yes.
Ripped in pieces.
Yes.
Rest in
Okay.
peace in pieces.
Actually, was it destroyed?
Yes.
Yeah, it was-
Yeah,
it
because
was
Edward
by
got cried
grenades.
over it.
Yeah, but we got a lot of mileage out of that.
Yeah, it helped Rover get laid.
And that was actually that was entirely his hat.
Okay. Should we pause here?
Because I don't know what time he's coming.